Welcome everyone to the SERL Domino's Pizza Truck Series Season 1 Race 17 here at Chatham. Right here. So Chatham, I believe, is an 8-turn road course right here, and it does combine elements of like a road course, but also like a super speedway. And it does actually combine slight characteristics of almost kind of like a go-kart track. In some instances, um, so yeah, but I think definitely things can get very chaotic right here at this racetrack, especially on the first lap under these like double pile conditions, because one of the things one of the things that drivers will be struggling on, and especially during the start of the race is being able to check out for yourself and for the other drivers right here, because we could see a driver check up earlier than what the driver behind him expected, and it can just lead to a whole bunch of like chaos right here, especially on this first lap. So when we look at the point standings after Pikes Peak, Matthew Hotchkiss extended his points lead by 9 points, so now it's a 10-point lead over second place Charles Belding right here, and Zachary Fitzwater is in third place right here, and he's actually almost a full race behind right here. So the top three are all within a full race right here. But last week we did see some drivers kind of like slowly like crawling their way into the like top zone right here, and we could see that easily, and we could see those like drivers like crawl towards the points lead even closer after this week. Anything's possible. So since we're not too far from the start finish line, we're not gonna have enough time for a flyby right here. So here's our starting lineup here: Big Craft and Newman, that is your front row right here. Charles Belding, he starts 14th right here, and then Matthew Hotchkiss, he starts 29th right here. But either way, both of those two drivers are not necessarily in a good like safe zone right here. And as we've seen several times before in road courses, the person who has started pretty much inside the top two is pretty much going to be the driver that dominates and wins right here. But we could see something different. Who knows? But anyway, now let's get the cars rolling off. As the pace car pulls down pit road here comes Big Crafter and Jordan Newman. Right here, they're going to lead the green flag right here. Can Big Crafton dominate the race? Here we go, green flag here at Chatham. Watch for the chaos early, and we could see it coming off here right off of turn number 2 right here. It's all possible here. Oh my god, Zachary Wilbur here comes down the track right here, and they are 4 wide right here. This is not going to work. Are they going to make it? I don't think so right here. Oh my god, Phil Watson here, off course right here. Did they all make it? I don't think so. I think someone may have just crashed right here. But here comes Charles going here. Yeah, and I was right. The caution is out. Right here. So who crashed? As Tony Green has now grabbed the lead away from Crafton here. Eric Almahart will play bit damage. Matt L, Kellen Garner, last week's winner. Those two drivers. Sean Harple appears to have a little bit of damage. Shows Elliot Bogle, Kyle Thomas, James Rogney, William Bedford, Brenda Reed has some damage, and that seems to be it. So let's take a look and see what happened to all of these drivers. They weren't 4 wide like the group in front of them right here, but even still, they got themselves in a pretty massive trouble right here. So Anthony Marner here gets into Elliot Vogel right here, and that's pretty much what happens here, and then it just causes kind of like a chain reaction here. Andrew Brandt, Kyle Garner just unfortunately has like nowhere to go right here, and they all hit right here, and then right behind me here we see Kyle Thomas right here. We're going to have to like check out closely to see what happened to him right here. But he also gets in the wall along with Sean Harple and William Bedford here. These two drivers got collected because Kyle Thomas. So when we look at Kyle Thomas, we look at the Kyle Thomas situation right here. Let's rewind. Kyle Thomas unfortunately got clipped by Aiden Saunders right here. He hits the wall pretty hard in the inside wall here, and then that's where he collects Sean Harple and William Bedford right here. But other than that, a lot of hard looks into that inside wall right here. So now let's go on board a few drivers. This league has shown that even when you win a race, it is still hard to keep the momentum running right here, and that's what happened to Cal Gardner right here. So let's now go on board with him. And this view also shows us a pretty good view on the elevation change. William Bedford was actually in front of the Kyle Thomas situation, and this clip right here took him by surprise. It looked like that he was going to get through it. I think he was possibly the only driver to not hit the wall right here, but other than that, let's take you back to the green flag. Cal Garner, Eric Almerhart, and I think it's Matt L. over here. All three drivers are going to DNF here after this race right here. Tony Green is going to be your new leader here. He took the lead from Big Crafton, but we unfortunately do not have any cameras to show that in the moment right here. And here's where everyone else starts. So here we go here as the pace car pulls down the road right here. Can Tony Green dominate right here, or someone like Big Crafton or Connor Breeden going to get back up to the front right here? Anything's possible right here. Here we go. Green flag is back out right here on lap 420. But watch this here. Connor Breeden is just simply on the move right here. He's gonna grab second here and then possibly third. Not possibly third. Possibly first. So here we go here. Wow, Jim Kelly goes in pretty wide here. No, I got Kenny Hamlin right here. Gets clipped. Right here. That's probably going to bring out another caution here. It would not just shock me if we saw the caution after caution situation. Yep, and the caution is back out here. So Kenny Hamlin. We also see Scott Dale have some situation coming up. Lost turn. James Rodney also had a problem here. So this appeared to be like a separate crash. But let's take a look and see what happened to Kenny Hamlin. Restart 7 right here. So Diego Stevenson got pretty good run on him right here and tried to do the crossover, but it just simply did not work right here. And the curve actually got his car up in the air just a little bit right here. Now let's take a look and see what happened to Scott Dale and James Rodney. So Scott Dale and our Hussein here just unfortunately got together here, and James Rodney here running several car lengths behind, unfortunately still had nowhere to go. Here, and that caused heavy damage on James Rodney, but it looks like James Rodney already had some damage from the previous crash. So this crash might just end up resulting him in a DNF right here. So that may have done it right there for James Rodney, but now let's take you back to the green flag. So apparently no DNFs. Well, Scott Dale might have just DNF'd right here. But other than that, here's where everyone else starts. Right here. So of how quickly these cautions are happening right here, that's going to make Connor Breeden and Big Crafton, they're going to have to act super fast right here on restarts, and that means get good restarts right here. Here we go back to the green flag here. Connor Breeden, he looks to have gotten a really good restart right there. Unfortunately, Big Crafton did not. That's going to cause a hold right here, but here comes Connor Breeden to the inside here. Both of these two drivers are looking for their first career win. But also so is Riley White and Big Crafton right here. They are also looking for their first win right here. So the pack has catched it right here. Back up. The pack is copper here. Antonio Green still leads here, but here comes Riley White. Oh, no, never mind. Connor Breeden is actually now the leader. And the caution is back out again. Ellie Ellie Vogel seems to be the driver who took the damage right here. So let's now go back and see what happened to him. These two were running towards the end of the pack right here, and what happened was that the 39 and Matt L right here just clipped him before, and both of those drivers actually take pretty hard licks into the inside wall right here. So that might just do it for like both of them possibly. Right here. So I guess three out of these like 4 crashes so far have happened in the same corner right here. That corner seems to be the trouble spot, and I guess that is a good warning for the drivers that are racing in the American Ethanol Series tomorrow. But anyway, now let's take it back to the green flag. Still apparently no DNFs right here. So here's where everyone else starts here. So Matthew Hotchkiss restarts 20 for here. Charles Belding starts 11 for here. If Charles Belding can gain a few more spots, he will grab the points lead away from Matthew Hotchkiss right here. But how much more calamity are we going to see? As I said earlier, it would not shock me if we saw the caution after caution situation. Here, Cobrian leads us back to the green flag. Does Tony Green have enough time to get around Cobrian here? It looks like at this point here, he only has like 1 lap to do it. Here comes Charles Belding here. He is now under attack by Benny Watson right here. And since Charles Belding is stuck on the right, and this is mostly a left turn road course right here, it really does not benefit him at all to be stuck on the high side. Right here. As far as Matthew Hotchkiss goes right here, he's also kind of stuck on the high side just a little bit right here. But he's in 23rd, and currently at the last time by in the position that Charles Belding is in, he would actually be the points leader as of now. So we were actually able to get a full lap in through that time right here, and now looks like that it's now going to be 2 laps right here. But as you might have seen right here, Tony Green is back to leader here, but here comes Cobrian right here. The lead between these two just keeps on exchanging right here. And Riley White is 3rd behind them right here. Let's go on board with him. So now it looks like at this point here, everyone is pretty much getting single file here. So we could easily go green the rest of the way. I think it's possible. Here, so behind Riley White here, we get Jim Kelly right here. Jim Kelly is the highest winner in the field as of right now. But he's got a long ways to go to grab that lead. And here we go here, and the battle for 11 continues here between Charles Belding and Adrian Felix. Adrian Felix looks to grab that spot right here, and now he's under attack from Zachary Fitzwater here. As far as Matthew Hotchkiss goes, he's in 21st. So because Charles Belding has lost a few spots, Matthew Hotchkiss will now be the points leader. Charles Belding, he's trying to grab those positions back. Anyway, and now we see Jim Kelly here. Jim Kelly grabbed the 3rd spot away from Riley White. But at this point, it's kind of turning into the like Breeden and Green show right here. The car Breeden lost some ground from Tony Green that last lap right here, and he almost looks to be losing even more. Here comes Connor Breeden right there. It looks like Connor Breeden tends to get great runs in those like braking zones, those hard braking zones. Okay, the time fragments were acting a little bit goofy right there for their reason. So the way things are going as of right now, Charles Bowling running there, and Matthew Hotchkiss running 21st. Matthew Hotchkiss, he would still be the points leader. But as we go back to the battle for the leader here, we only have 2 more laps to go. And as you can see, compared to some of the other road courses we have gone to this season, the laps go by very, very faster here. I mean, look at it here, 38 laps, and since the American ethanol cars go by faster, it's going to be even quicker. For tomorrow night's race, it's going to be even quicker than 38 laps, I'm sure. And Bill Crouching here, he goes around. The caution is now out here, and that's gonna like end the race. Oh my God, poor Bill Crouching. He is losing a lot of positions right here. From the pole to 10th place here. So he obviously did not lose a lot right here. But let's take a look and see what happened right here as the race is going to end right here, and Tony Green is going to be. Bill Crafton almost looked destined to have a good like top 5 finisher here, and then all of a sudden right here he just went a little higher here, and Jordan Newman was knocking on the door, and then he goes around, and surprisingly no one else hits him. And because of that allows Charles Belding to gain spots that Matthew Hotchkiss was not able to gain right here. And coming to the line this time, where's Charles Belding going to be? He's still gonna be 11, but that was 1 spot gain, and since that was 1 spot, that is just like 1 point closer right here. I don't think he's going to be the points leader most likely, but I think the gap might had just closed back to like a 1 point difference or a 2 point difference, you know. So definitely heading into next week, the points, the battle for the championship is going to be extremely tight. But now let's take you back to the checker. He didn't start first, but once he got there, he was just clearly down with the whole way through here, coming out of turn number 8 right here. Tony Green is going to win here at Chatham. Can he keep that momentum heading into tomorrow night? When the American Ethanol Series come here? Who knows? So a couple of early cautions, and now it's pretty much it right here. So now let's take a look at your official stance here. Tony Green, Connor Breeden, Jim Kelly, Riley White, Jordan Newman. That is your top 5 here. Charles Belding, he finished 11th. Matthew Hotchkiss 21st here. So Charles Belding was able to gain. Ooh, the points could be tied. It could be a 1 point. It could be a 2 point difference. It could be a 2 point difference. But definitely heading into next week is going to be a tight race for here. Anyway, and these 4 cars were retired: Matt L, Kenny Hamlin, Eric Albarhart, and Callum Garner. They DNF'd right here. But either way, that's pretty much all there is to show. So thank you for watching. Be sure to rate, comment, subscribe, and bye. Congrats to Tony Green.